Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is May 18, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis, to where we're here to give you all the news according to the charts. And before I do, I want to show you all this article that was posted here on the internet on May 12, 2018. Speaking of consensus, 2018 will be the next big catalyst for Bitcoin, one analyst says, and how the market from the posting of this article has went lower for Bitcoin, and which one of the main reasons why we emphasize here on this particular channel not to pay attention to what news articles are reading, or neither any of the videos that you may see, particularly speaking on things that have nothing to do with trading. Okay, that's why you all need to become one of our members here on our Patreon page at HueFin News, because we do not pay attention to any of the articles that may try to sway any individual traders into thinking that the market's going to move in any one direction. And I will show you more evidence of how we, according to the charts, told us that the market was going the opposite direction of what this article actually stated. You all can see here on our Patreon page that we posted this same video here on the 12th of May at 4:42, the same time that this article came out, and that we analyzed the market to continue to move to the downside. And here on the left side is Bitcoin, and here's the 12th. This is the day that the article came out, and this is the day that we did our video. Now you all can see that today the market, after the 12th, the market did make slight movement back up towards 87.50, in which we stated here in this video that we posted. But ever since then, the market continued to move to the downside. And that has been almost 7 days ago that article and our analysis have came out. So I want you to listen to what I stated on the 12th of May about where we expect Bitcoin to go.
So now we're looking at Bitcoin. You all can see that the last trade was $8,445.80. They're currently up 0.4%, almost 7%. Looking at this daily price chart, told you all yesterday that we were, or it's probable that we will come back towards this ascending line. You guys can see even on today's day that it's a lot of volatility going on in Bitcoin. The market did move lower, and as well, it did move higher. You guys can see that currently is closed towards the open of the bar. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars for Bitcoin. You can see how the market came all the way up here towards $8,600 and got inundated with some more stockpiles. So we are literally in a consolidation range for Bitcoin at the moment. $8,200 has been holding that support, and that resistance came in at $8,600. And right now we got a little bit buyers in the market, and I'm still expecting us to continue to consolidate and trade sideways. Throughout tomorrow's trading, we may actually come back up towards the highs of these bars around $8,600, $8,700. But currently, I'm not convinced that we're going to be moving substantially higher to the upside. So again, consolidation is definitely going to be the main key term. You guys can see that we're starting to make higher lows. This was the previous lows. This is the next one. And now we're going to come back up and try that resistance area of either $8,500, even $8,600. And then we're going to move back down to the downside. And that is where we need to make another higher low. Okay. If we do make a higher low, then Bitcoin will continue to move to the upside. But currently, right now, I'm still expecting us to consolidate and move to the downside. Again, resistance is $8,600, so we can move that high. It might even be $8,700 if we get more volume than what we have right now. And that support is at $8,200. So again, our analysis for Bitcoin is for them to continue to consolidate. Short term, it might move a little bit higher, but nevertheless, I'm still seeing the market consolidating, even possibly moving back down to the downside. We have a lot of resistance areas in between our channel in which we have stated with the support and the resistance area. So definitely we will need to see more volume to come into the space in order for us to move higher. And I just don't think that we're ready for us to go higher in price. So with those who have answered the polls, I am siding with the continuation to the downside, albeit consolidation is the main objective that I'm looking at right now.
So there you go. I've told you all on May 12th that we were still expecting Bitcoin to continue to move to the downside. And here we are today, May 18th, and the market came and it hit twice at $8,000. So again, that just goes to show you that language analysis and what we have to offer you all at HueFin News is more powerful than any of the other news articles that you may read or any other videos that you may view on the internet space. So if you're not a member of ours yet, what are you waiting for? Because we definitely have the power and the tools to forecast and predict where prices are likely to go. We're on the forefront of any market move that we analyze for these cryptocurrencies. And if you're interested, then definitely you need to become one of our members. And it's only $3 a month. For $3 a month, you all could have saved yourself from the downward movement that Bitcoin has been giving us over the last 6 days, because we have forecasted that long before the market actually moved to where it currently is being traded now, while other people are trying to persuade you into thinking that Bitcoin is going to continue to move higher in price. We are giving you the unbiased news of the cryptocurrency space. So now, we look forward to seeing you all there at our HueFin News page. Like I said, $3 a month, you guys will have access to multiple coins that we do analysis for. And if you guys even have a request, we'll also do that request for you as well. So now we're going to go ahead and do Bitcoin, our analysis for Bitcoin for today. You can see that currently they're up 0.37%. That last trade was $8,230. And again, there is some strength coming into the space. And I told our members yesterday, even possibly told you all here on YouTube, that $8,000 needs to hold that support and that it possibly could. And currently it is. Now $8,400 is resistance. I don't think that Bitcoin is necessarily done with moving lower at the moment. But yes, we're going to consolidate. And $8,300, possibly $8,400 is in the next upward movement for Bitcoin to come and see. Definitely there was some stockpiling in space simply because we're right back at a prior area of resistance. So taking a look at the 1 hour chart, you can see that that resistance is definitely at 8280. The market definitely trying to move to the downside, but we're holding support at $8,200, and we definitely need to have that in order for us to move back up towards $8,400 throughout trading tomorrow. And it's a possible thing that we can do that. I can see that support is at $8,800. I'm sorry, $8,080, and resistance is all the way up there at $8,400. So that is a very wide channel for Bitcoin to trade throughout tomorrow's trading. But nevertheless, I'm still looking for them to move higher in the short term, possibly 8280 all the way up to 8360 in trading tomorrow. And then from there, we will evaluate whether or not we get more weakness into the space and we bounce back down to the downside, because that is a lot of consolidation and sideways business transaction here in this background that we will have to overcome in order for us to continue to move higher in price. So right now, our analysis for Bitcoin is consolidation. But long term, depending on what we get tomorrow in trading, will dictate whether or not Bitcoin is going to continue to move to the downside. But short term, yes, it's forecasted for them to continue to move to the upside. Told you all 8,300, possibly 8,400 in trading tomorrow. Might even be right there, 8,350. I can see a lot of resistance at that price. So that's our analysis for the moment. Consolidation, short-term move to the upside. And then from there, we'll evaluate what happens to Bitcoin to see whether or not we get more precursors of weakness to indicate to us that the market's going to move to the downside. So that's all I got for today. Today's May 18th, 2018. Guys any questions or comments, go ahead and put it in the comment section of this video. Make sure you maintain your profitability, and I will talk to you all later.